It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features Ernest Jones, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Rams and the Cowboys, next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they too. And now time to check into the action as this offense tries to see if they can put a drive together here early in this first quarter. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here are the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they... This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? From the gun on third down, Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the stick. From the red zone now, Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that'll bring up second down. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can...
To throw is Prescott. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Folks' kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. The defense now in a little bit of a pickle. We drop you inside the red zone, 2nd and 8. They toss it down to Pollard. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they go with Akers again. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here. Just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Folks' kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still... This defense here really needs to hold them to a field goal late, or maybe could they force a turnover and allow no points? Time to see. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it's Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Here's Prescott. This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere. 4th quarter, tight spot here. Kicking team down by 3, going for the onside kick. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the...
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Second and 11 at the 41. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And that kneeled down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you've won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they got to feel great about taking a knee here.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for LA, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5.